What are we doing today? We're talking about Flux 2. Yeah, that's right. We have a nano banana competitor already. Nobody saw it coming, but here we are. We're on a different timeline right now. So Flux 2, what's the big deal about it? It's a nano banana competitor. Let's look at some of the information about it together, okay? I'm just going to go through it. So multi-reference control. Let me turn down the volume here. Background noise must be background. So you can see the video that I made. That's me made it with Black Forest ham around my skin because it's by the company Black Forest. You get it? German company, absolute legends they are. They're previously from the Stable Diffusion team. They are some of the best. So it dropped. They have a 32 billion parameter AI model. Can generate 4 megapixel photorealistic images in under 10 seconds. We'll test it on that. Multi-reference control, up to 10 reference images for perfect character consistency and style consistency across generations. Professional precision, hex-based, exact color matching. I guess it's good for typography. There's lots of good stuff about it. So should we jump into it? And the image that I animated right up here is that was made with Flux 2. So it actually looks like a great model, like a fantastic model. I'm surprised how good it looks already just from testing. I'm going to be testing it with, so wait for it. Now, Vortex AI, aka Vortex.channel. They're a really good image generator. Not too many people know about them. I've done lots of videos on them. But they're especially like if you're starting out and you need really good templates and just kind of a very good all-in-one system, Vortex is one of the best. One of the best. I prefer it. But so I'm using them to generate the images. You can see this is the first one that I generated. Well, the music's hitting hard tonight. It's Black Friday theme, so we got to start selling stuff, I guess. Who knows? But we can see the image that it created, and this was the reference image. I'm impressed so far by Flux 2.0. I should probably put it up in the, let me just go back. I gotta steal the this, and then I'm going to go like, yeah, that's right. Flux 2, just so when people come in, start asking, what image generator are you using? Flux 2. So I think it's worth, this is the photo editing part. That's not the very first thing that I want to test with it. I want to go over my standard testing, and I'll explain my standard testing as I go through it. And I swear, image generators are starting to actually use it for testing, which is interesting. The first one I typically do, so you can see I'm in Vortex. I just select the image model. They have a ton to choose from. They have all of them, all the good ones at least. And video models, ooh, these guys, oh, didn't mean to do that. Video models, here we go. They have Google 3.1, Kling Turbo. They have some other ones, their own models that are actually really good too. WAN, etc. It's good. Great service. Highly recommend you guys try it. I recently did a video about them. So going back to image, we're going to select Flux Pro. And you can see it costs 38 credits, which is honestly one of the lower amounts for it. When I was checking out the prices everywhere else, it was a bit more expensive. We can choose from a bunch of different options on this one. So we have the option where we can select the resolution. We're going to crank it 4 megapixel. I can pick what kind of output it is, which is really useful, especially because my hard drives are filling. I have to buy a 28 terabyte tomorrow, Black Friday sale, because I'm running out of room because I do stuff like record these streams and lots of content and everything else. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So the next thing we could do is we could either add an image, so you could add multiple images, or just prompt it. The first test is a man in a space suit floating with a galaxy background. So we're going to see how it does. 38 credits total. You can see I've already kind of tested it. We're going to just pack that up. 16 by 9 Let's do one by one. It makes it easier. We're going to also create 4 of these at once because I typically like to give every image generator 4 tests, and I'll explain why I do this test. So you can see it even has different generating signs. The whole reason why I use this test is this is really a test of creativity. And just, it's a simple prompt on purpose. Of course, you can mega prompt it for anything, but it gives me a good idea of creativity. Also, human generation, too, at the same time. And this used to matter when it would mess up fingers or when legs would be weird. It's just good to see what they go with. Just giving it this prompt to begin with. It almost sets the pace of like how the image generator is and what it's actually good at, too, at the same time. Simply AI Art, thanks for the live gift. So let's take a look. This is image numero uno. And if I actually download these images, you can see how big they are. So at 4 megapixels, that's a pretty fat, I think it's like 2000 by something. So if we zoom in on this and we look at the detail, it's quite fantastic. Quite fantastic. I'd give them they have a good rating just for, like, this is really an artistic test too at the same time, a creativity test. So good to see on that one. You can see it made them all the same styles, which was interesting. I don't know why it had that choice. So it's 2016 by 2016, but this is more like a 2026, if you know what I'm saying. 2026 by 2026. I know. Corny Matt. Let's go and see one of the other ones. See, this is fantastic. Good reflection on the helmet. That's another good test that you could do for it, where you really take a look at the reflection. This is technically, what's going on? This is technically cheaper than Nano Banana, and just wait until we get into the image editing for it. So we're gonna view the last one. All vary the same style, which is I don't hate it. I think it's great. It does better than most. And of course we could prompt it and make this a lot better. Are we going to? Probably not. What is the most impressive new tool you have seen last week? Oh, was it Nano Banana Pro last week? Or no, that was Friday. There's lots of new image generators coming out. There's a couple crazy open source ones. We have Flux 2, which we're covering today. There's other X-Image or something like that. There's another big one released there. There was a lot of big releases this week. It's not slowing down. This is typically when they release everything, right before Christmas. So the next test we're going to do is, I typically like to test its prompt adherence. And prompt adherence is, I know I could prompt it to do this in most models, but the question is how many models are going to get it right? And it's quite a simple prompt. Eventually we'll have to make it more complex, but a bear standing on a chair holding a duck. And you'll see, this also gives us an idea of like how creative it's going to be, what style does it default to, etc. So let's just hit generate. The generations are quite fast, I'll give it that. I thought it was really slow. I tried it on Fal AI, and it was slow for me. On Vortex, they're getting like full speed. So it really doesn't take that long to actually create the images, which is good. Let's go to a commerce soundtrack. So it's generating. I also like with Vortex that I'm able to crank up how many images I want at once, because sometimes I want a bunch to choose from. You know, sometimes I want to burn those credits, because you can't, like with something like, I guess with Fal you can do it, but there's a lot of other services where you get the default, or you can't get one image. You're forced to pay for the full 4, which is yeah. And plus you also get a lot of customization too at the same time. So far this is pretty nutty. This is maybe the best generation I've ever seen of this test. So prompt adherence, which was one of the problems with it before, may be solved completely. Well, it wasn't the problem. It was one of the best. It was better than Midjourney for prompt adherence, but still pretty good. Now this one, the bear is standing on the chair and the bear is holding the duck. Heck yeah. Flux team, Black Forest Labs, you guys are the best. Well, we'll see if you're the best. We got to try some other stuff, like how good it is at realism, etc. And we could also compare it to Nano Banana with these. So, you know what? Maybe let's do that right now because it's so easy. I could go Vortex Nano. Let's use 240 credits for this. Ouch. Actually, maybe not. So we'll do one by one as well. A bear standing on a chair holding a duck. So we're going to generate 4 with Nano Banana. Now we got we're cooking tokens. We're cooking tokens today. So like the stream, share it, hit follow. This is going to be an expensive one, especially if I'm comparing it to Nano Banana. So going back to Flux 2. Downside is I do have to reset my options for it. But bear standing on a chair holding a duck. I expect Nano Banana to get this correct. We'll see. But you can see we're definitely chugging the world's water right now. But so far, out of the 2 it generated, a bear standing on a chair holding a duck. Fantastic. Okay, so Nano Banana, the first one, Nano Banana Pro, it failed. And I'm sure you're thinking, Matt, how did it fail? It's on a chair holding a duck. No, I said a bear standing on a chair holding a duck. So it got 2 out of the 4 correct, which is pretty standard. It's quite standard overall for generators to get that, but you can see Nano Banana did struggle with it. Isn't Nano Banana free via Adobe Firefly until December 1st? Might be a good way to save some credits. Yeah, I could also use it on Dreamina. The Dreamina's free as well too. Maybe we'll do that, but I like to stay in the same system so we can compare it. I don't mind. I burn credits for you guys. That's what I do. The gas fee of running this stream. Bam. We're streaming a bunch of places right now. Other platforms. Let me know in the chat if you're alive still. It seems like these 2 may be stuck. So what I'm going to do is just hit generate again and just get 2 generating. I know that since they just released it, this isn't a Vortex problem. This is the Black Forest Labs API problem. A lot of these services get absolutely bogged down when they release. Even Nano Banana was an example of it. If you could have a big release and have Google go down, then nothing is safe in this world. So we can see another one. It's interesting, it all kept the same style for it. Well, this one's a bit different coloring, but you can see it's absolutely perfect with prompt adherence. And art style and realism, I'd say there's a bit more realism on the Flux. Am I live? Yes. Let's see. Oh, I didn't do a 1x1, but you can see it's good. We may have a problem with this second one here, but we can move on to the next test. The next test that I do is testing the ability to generate text. So this one, lots of models have problem with. We're going to go with more and more complex text for it. So I'm going to do a neon sign in front of a cyberpunk city that says, like and follow Matt Farmer AI. Every generator has problems with the AI part for it. I don't know why. But we're going to crank this up. We're going to generate 4 at once. Easy. It's a slow night tonight. I know it's Black Friday. I'm sure everybody's just hung over from shopping right now. But it's not over. I also think Vortex is currently doing a Black Friday sale as well too at the same time. They're more expensive entry fee, but you get more out of it. I find, like, if I compare it to Hex-based, it's significantly cheaper than Hex-based. Okay, like and follow Matt Farmer AI. I didn't make it one by one. You know what? We could change that. Let's generate more. I need it for my review anyways. So basically, I'm Inception working right now, where we're doing a live video, doing a more complex review of it, while I generate all the images for the live, or not the live, the video that I'm planning to do. So it should be good. You can see the one by one are going. We got lots of stuff generating right now. And then of course we have to test the editing too. While this is going, let's just take a gander at the Black Forest Labs release video for it. So very artistic. You could combine lots of images together for it and even stylize them too. The results look fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So this is with a multi-reference, and I guess their multi-reference is extremely good and accurate too at the same time, where it really does a good job editing. It never really looks like they're Photoshop cut out, like they blend in extremely well. So let's check out the next one. So we put a bunch of people in the background. Oh, look at this. You can combine food together and make a plate of food. That's actually a hilarious and awesome use case. The images look like they're very, very straightforward, of like very accurate, some would say. Room design, one of the best that I've seen. And of course it even looks at like the drawing for it, etc. In simple prompts, the woman in image 1 standing in the pose of image 2. Very simple prompts. So pretty good. I can't complain. Well, we can always complain, but so far so good. Let's see the like and follow Matt Farmer AI. Neon sign in front of a cyberpunk city. One of the things you have to look at, not only with the text generation, is how well it can style the text. Nano Banana 1 and other image generators had problems with that. So that's one of the factors that you have to look at for it. Can it make stylized text and in different styles? And this one definitely looks like it can. So like and follow Matt Farmer AI, it basically got every single one perfect. Oh, heck yeah. Flux team. This is crazy and incredible. Let me download some of the other ones for it. I don't want to mix up my Nano Banana ones, but let's do it regardless. Nano Banana. We're just going to do 2 generations with it for the sake of Pete. And then we're just going to hit generate. We got lots of stuff generating right now. This AI, the super intelligence that can't spell in pictures. Well, it can now. It's almost perfect. So we're going to have to try more complex text for this, because this doesn't justify a full test. It's like, okay, how far can we take this? So let's try some more lines, because he is awesome and reviews AI tools like now or forever hold your peace. So one by one, like and follow Matt Farmer AI. This one had a different style too. Let's take a gander. Dang. So yeah, the testing suite is going to have to be, we're going to have to evolve the testing suite. All right. So let's try even more complex text. That's the world we live in now. Okay, let's see. We're just waiting for the generation, which is pretty fast. We can see some of them are getting stuck. That's normal. Like I said, it's pre-release. I don't get charged credits for it. So. Okay, so let's see this one. Like and follow Mad Farmer AI. Oh, because so it messed up here is awesome and reviews AI tools like now or forever. Hold your peace. So it does mess up on extremely complex text. Well, at least on that one. Let's see one of the other ones for it. I can follow Mad Farmer AI because he is awesome and reviews AI tools like now or forever. Hold your peace. So it does work on complex text for some of them, but not all of them. Because he is awesome. Oh, this one missed and reviews AI tools. This was giving it a lot. How's it going, Steph? Hope you're doing well. Man, Flux is doing great. Of course, the text in the background doesn't make sense, but it never does because I didn't give it any guidance on that. I'm happy with it. Like, and oh, it missed follow Matt Farmer AI because he is awesome and reviews AI tools like now or forever. Hold your peace. So this is pretty good. I'm still impressed. Now the next test is realism, and sometimes it has issues with this one. A realistic man doing a TED talk on stage. Sometimes this one gets rejected because there's so many people who are awful and pretend like they're actually doing a TED talk when they didn't. I would test censorship on this stream, but it's going to not be good for the stream overall. We're not getting banned today, okay? Not today. Maybe 2026. We'll see how it goes. All right. Ideas worth spreading. Realism is quite good. Let's get closer. Let's do an enhancement. I'm going to download it. Bam. Then bam. Realism. Good. It's good. Really good. Okay, let's open these other ones. Gotta make sure to download all these. Fantastic realism. Would I believe this is a photo? It has the grain. It has everything. The shadow. He's got all the fingers. What do you think of 2026 for AI photo video? It's just going to get perfect. It's already pretty much there with Nano Banana and everything and prompt adherence, but it's just going to get better. We're pretty much at perfection 50% of the time. Okay, here we have another one. Good hands, good face. Before they'd have some issues with the face getting a little bit mashed up. But and this one, a little bit of turkey skin here, but it does make sense. So you also want to look for the imperfections on it. And there isn't many. Count the digits. It looks to be good. TED. No, this could be. This is just a really bad photographer. So, what do we think? It passed everything. Is it better than Nano Banana? That's a good question. Let's try the same prompt with the Nano Banana Pro. Realistic man doing a TED talk on stage. They may deny me for this one, but who knows? Bam. Trying to use a flare, but it won't let me. Too many people are online right now, I guess. Let's see. So this is Nano Banana's version of it. Ideas were spreading, so it got that correct. The crowd looks good. It's a little blur. It's still, like, they're both amazing. They're both absolutely amazing. Okay. We're gonna have to, well, this one loads. Let's go to photo editing. So we're gonna get a picture of myself. And I made some images today with Dreamina and Nano Banana for a music video that I did. I'm just gonna pull those up so we can use the same prompt. I had myself, okay, this one right here. So I'm gonna just grab this prompt. It was basically standing in Times Square, New York, in a purple Christmas sweater, singing into the mic, spotlight hitting him close up, wearing his hat, Christmas themed. Tons of ads behind him on billboards and snow everywhere. I know what you're thinking. It's an amazing prompt. We'll do one by one. Let's make it fair. We'll do 4. And let's put it at the full megapixel power. 100 and PNG, just so we're lossless on this. And then we hit generate. See, even Nano Banana's having issues right now. Interesting. Interesting. All right, let's go. Yeah, I'm using Vortex. Vortex.channel. It's right beep, beep, here. It's a good all-in-one platform, especially if you want to do stuff around like viral. They have really good templates and built-in prompting for like choosing the style and everything else. I could, like, for example, if I choose the style, they have so many baked into it. They're definitely prompt experts, but yeah, it gives you lots to do there. Okay, spotlight hitting his face kind of messed it up. Let's take a gander. That's not bad. The realism's good. It got my hat perfectly. The Christmas sweater looks a lot more realistic, so it should be good. All right, Sarah, I create content using AI. I'm wondering if there's a prompt to analyze any video, clone it. I'm not fully sure what you mean. I don't think there is. Like, to analyze the video, you'd use Gemini. Yeah, it's hard to say. Like, prompt that can analyze any video clone of it. Or clone it. I don't think there's anything that can clone it fully. Okay, next one. Dang. You think AI is creating disconnect that will make real content and effort obsolete? Yeah. Probably. And, you know, what do you consider real content, though? Like Instagram? Because it's not too real right now. I think, like, as a creator, I'm absolutely cooked. 100% I'm cooked. There's no question there. But the thing is, there's ways around it where I think humans still have an advantage where we can create community a lot more for it. Like the short form videos I do eventually will be able to be prompted. Fully aware that I'm fine with it. I accept it. You know, I don't go to the library anymore because Google exists. Well, I didn't go to the library before. Let's make that clear. But yeah, it's definitely going to disrupt a lot of it. I still think there's a lot of room for other things though. Okay, now let's look at this one. Spotlight. The spotlight really screwed it up. The lighting's fantastic in the sweater. I'd say it has better sweater quality. So if we look at the one that I went with, this one right here, enhance. Sweater quality's good. the spotlight hitting my face. Like the spotlight one really turned this prompt weird. And that's the thing. You have to learn the prompting techniques for these. See, this one's a little bit strange where you could tell it like directly photoshopped me, but it added more detail to my face, which is kind of crazy. Maybe not adding more detail in a good way. I mean, since most things are based on memory like that, the images you're making have no connections to what you do. Yeah, maybe. I think it like democratizes the ability to make images and art and everything else. I don't know. I understand both sides of like the argument for it. I think it's not a bad thing overall. It's like how the internet. Gareth, how's it going? So that's an interesting one. Let's try another one where oh, not much. We're testing Flux too. Mother Fluxer, you know? Okay. I mean, the exact same prompt, video 15 seconds, and take that prompt to Sora and create the same scene the original on. There's not really anything to do that. I guess maybe if you gave it a start frame from it, you could do it. You definitely have potential. Because there's services like Vortex has an agent that will make a 60-second Sora video. Yeah, that's right. 60-second. Best is Nano Banana. Honestly, it's hard to say. And you have to factor in cost and everything else. I think Flux trades blows for it, and it's likely going to be now I have multiple image models to try, and if I don't like the result for one, I'll use the other. I'm testing Flux too. I'm using Vortex.channel to do the generations. I like Vortex. They're great. I did a review on them recently, but they're like a great all-in-one system. They have all the good models, etc. So let's try to, so we have this one. I'm going to upload another image in here. Let's see what we have on my desktop that I can just do. Let's Demosisabis. We'll upload a picture of Demosisabis. So you can see we have the second picture. You can't quite see it. You'll see in the result. The two men standing together. Now let's do in military gear in a futuristic battle cinematic. They are fighting against humanoid robots. I don't know if there's any limits on this one. No, I'm not using Hugging Face. I'm using Vortex. Vortex.channel for this one. I know Hugging Face has it. I just like all the parameters and configuration that I could do with Vortex. Vortex is good. Fantastic. Next one, let's see. While these are generating, let's see if I can find something else. Okay, I'll upload a picture of headphones. Make the man in image 1 wearing the headphones in image 2, sitting at a computer desk in a home office, wearing a suit, still wearing his hat. Okay, Demosisabis and me. Let's see. Okay, so that's me. The first one wasn't the best. The second one was disrespectful. I'm not bald, and this doesn't look like Demosisabis. I think this is probably the most realistic one. But what did it do to my face? I don't know how I feel about that. Made me so nerdy. Have you tried making videos via Perplexity? No, I haven't tried that yet. I didn't even know Perplexity had it. So here's me wearing the headphones that I uploaded. You can see there's the headphones, large image right there. Absolutely beautiful. And myself. Headphones. Well, they were wireless before, but that's still quite good. Okay, I got a good one. Okay. Oh, this one. Look at how soft I look here. I'm so dreamy. Okay, they get extra points for that. This one looks a little bit weird. I don't know why it added a microphone to it. The headset definitely doesn't fit. Let's see what it can do for... So I'm going to be like... Make a Facebook ad image for birth control using the man in the image. I'm interested to see what it's going to do, or if it's able to, like, Nano Banana has Gemini 3 behind it, which is a pretty big deal. So it's going to be interesting to see what it can exactly do for it. Oh. Painfully swallowed that one. Cranberry ginger ale will be the death of me. Yeah, I'm also not going to find out if they took off my hat and made me bald. Let's see what it says. Safe, reliable birth control. Talk to a licensed provider online today. Learn more. Jeez. The disrespect on this model. We're going to generate the next ones. We may have to do another one. You know what? We're just going to keep hitting generate. Let's see how it goes. Can it make a birth control ad? The ad didn't look that good. You know what? Let's see how Nano Banana does with this one too. So one by one. Go to bottom. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. So maybe Nano Banana is still better. Safe plan. Birth control made easy. That's a bit more accurate. The ad doesn't look the best though. We still have a bit on the Nano Banana. Reliable birth control on your schedule. Book a confidential appointment today. This is such a good test for it. This is really to see how creative it can get. I'm interested to see what Nano Bananas does. We're at 90. We're at 99%. But 99% typically takes a bit longer than 99%. Okay, here we go. Look at these. Okay, so we have this one. Stay in control. Smart choices for every couple. Explore modern birth control options. Reliable, safe, easy. Men's birth control. It's time. Men's birth control. It's time. Take control. So I'd say at making ads, Nano Banana Pro is a bit better. Male birth control. I didn't tell it what kind. Do you think Nano Banana is better than this? Or not better than this? Hard to say. Interesting. Whatever's cheaper. Well, if you need to do more generations, does the cheapness really matter for it? Technically, you can run this. I haven't tried the developer one for it, but it's interesting. Let's put him in a Lamborghini. Do I not know how to spell? No, I do know how to spell Lamborghini. Just didn't capitalize it. Driving down a highway. Both models are still pretty expensive overall compared to what they used to be. Like Flux 1.1 Pro Ultra was only 6 cents per image, so something that you have to factor there. Okay, let's upload a bunch of images of like famous people so we could put them all together. Oh, I can only do one at once. Let's do elongated. Then let's do Dario. We're gonna max it out. And then let's do Mr. Zuck. And then let's do, I have all these on my desktop just ready to go. Let's do Sam Altman. Yeah, Reeve is amazing. I put it in my top image generators of November. I did a video on it, or a post on it at least. I agree, Reeve is a fantastic model for the price. I wouldn't call it state of the art. It's really good at, yeah, it's really good at a lot of different things. Let's also get a picture of Einstein. 5 is good. So make these men standing beside each other in a UFC ring, dressed in fighting attire. You have referral codes. I have a referral code for Vortex. It's in my link tree. If you want to give me credit, but you're not required to. I don't need to make money from the recommendation. Okay, so me and a Lambo. Interesting that this one doesn't have a roof. And the door goes into the dash. Whoa, what is going on here? Okay, that one's a little bit weird. Me and a Lambo. So far, it's looking like Nano Banana 2, but Flux also does have its strengths to it. I wouldn't say it's a complete, like, no question winner of Nano Banana Pro. Right now, I think I prefer Nano Banana Pro, but maybe not for realism. It has better prompt adherence than Nano Banana Pro. So doing a bear standing on a chair holding a duck, you can see the ones that I did with 2 of the 4 failed for Nano Banana, but all of them were successful for Flux, and it's hard to tell which ones are which. Okay, that's interesting. They're all wearing a mask. What is going on with their face? Can someone okay, let's see this one. So we should have, this didn't get all the people right for it. So I'd say for image editing, like here's another, like what is this? They have soothers or something. You see that? And it got Einstein right. It kind of got Zuckerberg. Interesting. So this one looks pretty good, but they're all wearing a mask. And I don't know why, but they put skinny, what's his face? Alex Jones is in here. Dario was correct, though. And it's odd because he was like the second image. Okay, so it's good, but it's not as good at image edit. If I were to give the exact same prompt to Nano Bananas, it would probably nail it. Do we want to try that? You want me to Yeah, let's compare it. So we luckily, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna do it in Vortex. It's so much easier because I already have everything selected here. Nano Banana Pro. We're gonna do one by one. We're gonna make 4. And maybe I have to refer to each image, but it got some people right in some and other people right in others. So a little strange, right? Doesn't fully make sense. Interesting. Yeah, Vortex is an aggregate platform. They're more expensive on signing up for like how much you have to pay per month for it, but you get a lot more usage than something like Higgsfield, I find. Like you get a lot more out of it than Higgsfield. And it has, if we look at the image generators, they name them a bit different. Like they have Flux 2 Pro, they call it Vortex Nano Pro, that's Nano Banana, they have GPT, they have all the image generators that you'd want. They also have quite a bit of video generators like WAN 2.5, Kling 2.1 Turbo, VO. They have Sora 2 Pro. They have their own models, which are really cheap to run too at the same time. One of the things that I really like is they have lots of pre-baked styles to choose from. So there's a lot more prompting in it. There's a bit more customization too. And if we look at viral trends, they have a lot of different, like, oh, I gotta scroll, like they have fighting stuff. They do a good job of keeping like the viral stuff in the actual system. They're definitely, you could tell, these guys are very good prompters first, and they made a platform for it. Then there's filters and effects, and they have like an ads generator. The ads generators are fantastic. Definitely fantastic for it. Like they do a good job with the ad generator. I've tested that, and they even have 3D, and they have an AI agent. Yeah, bro. Image gens abandoned Niji modes. Yeah, they did. The worst part though is, okay, so this is with Nano Banana Pro. So we're same platform. We can see we have Elon. Dario looks a little bit different. Zuckerberg looks good. Sam Altman looks good. Einstein, they even kept like the proper body for him. So Nano Banana definitely wins that image editing. This one's really good of all their faces. You can't, and they're even wearing Venom. UFC Tesla, like they knew Tesla on his shorts. Can we really compare? Here's another one. Dario, Elon, Mark, Sam, and Einstein. And the last one, Nano Banana Pro. It's good. Nano Banana definitely wins. No question on that one for image editing. Dario? Dario Amadeo? Who's that? You don't know Dario? He's the founder of Anthropic. This guy. He's basically, yeah, the main founder of Anthropic. So it was basically an AI battle plus Einstein because I ran out of images on my desktop. I just recently did a video on something Anthropic related. So that's why. Overall, it's a good generator, though. Are there any prompts you guys want me to try? I'm open. We're definitely open to doing it. So, let's see. Disney Princess? Do you want to just see text? The Disney Princess Mulan in the Chinese jungle animated. Okay, let's change the model, make sure we have the right one, get rid of these. We'll go 4 megapixel because that's how we roll around here. 100 output quality, PNG. And this is really a test where is it willing to, oh, with Mushu? And, okay, come on. Animated. Let me capitalize Disney. Generate. Let's see how much I trained off Disney. Famous last words before I get cease and desisted. If none of them come back, oh, well, it didn't make it look like Mulan. Like, it got it, but it didn't get it. Everybody fears Mickey. They have more lawyers than animators. It's like the Olympics. You don't mess around with certain IP. This one's a bit more related. Let's try Mickey Mouse punching Goofy in the mouth. Make an MMA fight would challenge the video generators. It would, but Halu 2.3 does a good job on physics now. That's what I would be using for it, Halu. I have a video coming out for them tonight. But Halu did a lot of good with their physics for it. I can show you the example if I can find it. I have a lot of files here, so let me see if I can find it. Oh, here we go. Ready? Watch this. Bam. That was with Halu AI. Of course, it's a little slow. Goofy would destroy Mickey. Yeah, he probably would. Okay. So, one of them got through. He had 3 ears, though. They're like, it's 30%. Don't sue me. You're getting sued, okay? You're getting sued, Black Forest Labs. Being in Germany's not going to help. Another one that they have problems with is, let's see if it could do like Donald Trump sitting in his office. Let's see if he could do celebrities. Because that's one of the ones that guardrails typically stop to at the same time. So potentially it's going to stop it. We'll have to see. It's one of those things where it's like it's definitely like a 50-50. Is it going to work? Is Flux going to create those type of images? And we'll have to see the realism. It'll work with API. Well, this technically uses API, and I can set my safety tolerance to, I have it 5 right now. Okay, so you can definitely create images that you shouldn't be able to create. Because I'm streaming, I gotta be careful how much I push this model to do it. I don't know what the full safety tolerance is on this. I just have to be careful because it's like, will it do blood and violence? You know, will it do not safe for work, etc. I can't even create a decent AI image of himself. Well, interesting. It had some issues with it. Looks good though. Definitely looks good. All right, let's see what else we got about this. I'd looked up all the details for it. So it has multi-reference. It has 4 megapixel under 10 seconds. Hex color matching. Unified. Combines generation editing in a single model architecture. Open weight philosophy. So that's pretty good for it. So Nano Banana has a higher EL score, but Z Image is supposed to be a really good one that recently came out. So if we look at Z Image, these guys are supposed to be pretty crazy, but let's test it out. A man in a spacesuit floating with a galaxy background. And I believe this one's fully open source and really easy to run. Like, look at how fast that is. Wow. That's not bad. Quite good. Let's look at the full version of it, see. We'll have to do another stream just reviewing this one. Did it download? Yeah, it did. Okay, here we go. Quite good for a free open source image generator. I believe this is another Chinese model. I'm not fully sure though. Models, architecture, open source and publicly available. Their website's not the best. 1 second inference speed, 6 billion parameters, only 16 gigs of VRAM. That's impressive. I've heard really good things about this model. But yeah, let's go. All right. Well, clock just hit midnight. I'm probably going to end the stream on this one because I have to do a video about Flux 2. Yeah, Z Image. What is it called? Z Image. It's not for Flux 2. This is Z Image is another image generator. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end it. Spend some time with my wife. And yeah, expect a video coming out on it soon. And then I think I'm going to release Halu's video in probably like 2 hours from now. So appreciate everybody jumping on. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving if you're American. And yeah, bye.